G'day everybody, how you doing? Hope you're all doing well. It is episode 267 of our playthrough of Dinkum. Now, in this episode, apparently we're supposed to have some kind of a bug catching competition. Now, I have no idea what this thing is all about, but I'm keen to try it out, obviously, for the sake of the series, because, I at least want to give everything at least one go while I'm, playing this entire series. So, what we're going to do is actually very quickly try to complete all of our farm work. Ooh, we've got a kitchen sink from Erwin. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, but anyway. And yeah, as soon as we sort of complete everything that we need to do here, we should head into town and see what's going on there, because I assume the bug catching comp is happening there, and potentially that's what the bandstand is for. So yeah, let's try and hurry up and sort of get everything done over here. The concern though is that I feel like perhaps maybe some of our cabbages might be ready, so we might have a lot of work to do here at the farm. But let's just have a quick look, just to see what we need to deal with. A few more pumpkins here and there. Very good, I like to see that. And a few tomatoes here and there. Okay, my bad, guys. I had assumed that the cabbages were going to be ready in this episode, but I think they're probably going to be ready in the next episode, to be honest. So, well, that's kind of good for us. Let's just quickly grab these eggs as well. I don't like how close Spike is to the river right now, so probably going to move him in a moment. We definitely don't have enough for any fertilizer right now, in terms of the poos anyway. Let's maybe chuck some Buccinidae shells. I think that's the way you pronounce it. I could be completely butchering that, but anyway. Let's chuck this back, and will I have quandongs with me? No, I don't have quandongs, and I don't have meat either. Wow, what a good pet owner I am. Totally prepared. Let's actually just bring these guys over here, just so that we know that at least they're safe. The feeding, though, is going to have to come a little bit later. Alright. So, the only thing we seem to need to do is to deal with the animals, and also to, I guess, harvest some more of that sugarcane and replant it as well. So we should be able to get that done pretty quickly. So let's get to it. So milk, wool, and there we go. We've got a little bit of poo to work with, but I guess everything's sort of full right now, so we're going to have to use a poo on another day. Alright, and let's put the shells back. We are running out of space in the inventory. I suspect with the bug catching comp, we might need quite a lot of space in the inventory as well. I don't really know what we're competing for in terms of, like, are we competing to find, like, rare species, or are we competing to find the most bugs, or yeah, who knows. Anyway, let's just quickly get all of this done, and we'll soon join the comp. I don't even know what time it starts, to be honest, so that's another thing. And who's like the master of ceremonies here? Like, is there someone who's planning the entire thing? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. Tempting to check the crab pots right now, but I feel like I'd probably be able to do that a little bit later on today. So let's not worry about the crab pots for now, and let's just head straight into town, check out what's going on there. Try not to kill ourselves on the bike. Looks like we've got a few more tomatoes here. Let's just quickly grab that. Okay. There are our quandongs that we need. Here's some more. Looks like everyone's got, like, bug nets. So I'm guessing everyone's in the comp. Anyway, let's chuck stuff away. There we go. Could grab some quandongs, but that's okay. We'll come back to the quandongs, or at least the quandong trees a little bit later. Yep, and we've got keys here as well. Let's just chuck that in there. Everything else I think we do need to sort of bring with us. Let's just get our bug net ready. Let's process the wool and our milk as well. Quickly just chuck that in. Oh my goodness, alright, and the bottle brush is ready for harvest as well. So much for doing things quickly and checking out the bug catching comp, but anyway, alright. So, bug catching comp, where art thou? Like, what do we have to do to get involved? So everyone's holding a net. Bug catching comp. Should I speak to Fletch, perhaps? Hello there, Blue. What can I do for you? Let's talk about the town? No. Okay. What's the deal here, guys? So, bug catching comp. I mean, I can go out there and just catch a whole bunch of bugs and see what happens. Oh, hang on. Here's a tent, and it's definitely not Sheila's, so... Julia. Okay, Oh, hello. My name is Julia. Theodore told me about you. He's my big brother. Oh, nice. Okay, I did hear from one of you guys in the comments that Theo's sister or brother comes into town at some point, and yeah, well, here she is. So, I wonder if she'll move in, but anyway, Theodore told me that your name is Blue. I asked him if you like bugs and stuff, but he said he didn't know. So anyway, do you like bugs? I really, really love bugs. Theodore told me to come visit him here on Wuyan because there are a lot of bugs. And guess what? He was right. Okay, cool. So... should I sign up for the bug catching comp? Absolutely. Thank you for signing up. Please make sure you log your score in the camp logbook before the competition ends at 4. Wow, okay. Okay. I should have read the rules first. What is this? Buy a comp bug net. Okay. Catch those creepy crawlies like a pro. That'll be 4,400. Okay, sure. Let's take it. So I assume we need to use this one instead of the normal net. Well, let's get out there and let's just capture a whole bunch of bugs. I assume maybe, depending on what type of bugs you capture, and, you know, the rarity and all that sort of stuff, you might actually get more points. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, guys, because I have no idea what I'm doing here, but, yeah, it'd be good to sort of find out how things work. Okay, we got 1 point for a fly. So I assume flies are not really worthwhile. I assume we don't need to actually keep these bugs either, so we can probably just, you know, capture them and let them go. Now, why am I back in the farm? It's because, well, might be a good idea to just quickly grab the bug book and use that to track down all these bugs. Okay, 1 point there as well. I wonder if they all just give you 1 point. Okay, yep, 1 point. Nice. Okay. Wonder if we should sort of go somewhere where, you know, we'll find rarer bugs. Okay, 1 point there. I do still want my my keys though. Let's just get rid of all of these bugs. Just make way for, you know, a few more. One moment, guys. I just need to pause the game for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I am back. I accidentally locked in one of my cats in the office because I normally keep the door shut to, you know, make sure that there are no noises and stuff like that coming from outside while I record. And yeah, he was actually sleeping underneath a sofa right behind me, and yeah, I didn't realize before before starting the recording. So and it was starting to get a little bit scared about not being able to get back out, so I had to let him out very quickly. Alright. I wonder if there's a way for us to sort of check how many points we've got so far. I suppose we could just go back to Julia, and we could potentially just check out the book and see who's winning and do it that way. Maybe that is the only way, actually, but anyway, we won't worry about that too much. We sort of need to catch as many as we can before 4 o'clock, right? So I assume maybe a lot of people or a lot of other a lot of other townies have perhaps maybe had an earlier start in the day, considering they didn't have to look after a farm or anything like that. So there it is. Nice. Okay. I feel like we're just like removing the entire population of all the bugs in this town in the countryside. Can I just like recapture some of these bugs? Actually, they disappear very, very quickly, don't they? Alright, well, scrap that. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Let's just continue to use the bug book. Nice. That's something over there. What is that? Stink bug. Another one over here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I should be going, guys, to get the most points. I am just assuming at this point that no matter what type of bug you find, it is always going to be 1 point. But I could be completely wrong. Yeah, not a lot of bugs around here. Gonna head back. Here we go. I haven't really seen anything aside from those butterflies, the stink bugs, and the flies. So, I don't know if we can, like, capture perhaps maybe a scorpion or something like that, and that might be worth a little bit more money. Or spiders, but the spiders don't tend to come out until night, though. So wonder if we should head this way. See what we can find over here. We'll just leave the fly. We'll chuck everything else out as well. The comp ends at 4, right? That's good, because I would like to actually sell the kitchen sink to John, because I don't really need that. Actually, we might come across the spare house over here very shortly. Actually, we might be headed... Oh yeah, okay, so if we keep going this way, we'll come across the spare house. 1 hour remaining. Alright, let's catch all the things. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Perhaps maybe I should just like keep catching bugs, and then when it's full I should just say you know, that I'm not going to replace anything in the pockets or something like that, potentially. And I have no idea if we can actually sort of win anything worthwhile. I assume there's going to be something at the end of the road, at the end of this tunnel. Okay, we've got a few more over here. Okay, here's a lager day. We haven't really seen one of those. Ooh, that's 3 points. Nice. Okay, so there you go. My theory that certain things are worth a little bit more is correct. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're gonna need to eat stuff though. Alright, well that's it. So there's no point in catching another one, I suppose, so let's just get rid of all of these ones. Don't need them. And yeah, how do I know who won? So I assume we just have to go back to the town and sort of check the leaderboards or something like that, or maybe even go to the tent and check the book. We'll do that in a moment. So, where are we? Okay, we got super far from from the house. You know what? We may as well just quickly fly over there. I do want to just do a few things at the spare house. Can place a few pieces of furniture down, clear up the quarries, and okay, just keep going. Might be a good chance to grab a few bananas while we're here. Now the question is, what are we going to get up to for the rest of the night? Perhaps maybe we should just continue on with the project, the Overlook project, that is, because we definitely have a little bit of work ahead of us on that front. So here we go. We've got a minimalist lamp, which I reckon might look kind of nice over there. Anything else we can put down? Yes, the Nordic coffee table. And yeah, this section here definitely looks like it is missing some kind of a table of some sort. Or we could maybe even put it on this side, potentially. I don't know. Maybe we should actually put it in the center. Like so. Alright. And we've got the quarry to look after. Nice bunch of fertilizer there. Didn't realize that it was ready. It's probably been ready for a very long time, but anyway. Is it just me, or is there anything buried around here? Maybe not. Maybe I've been to the quarry recently and it hasn't even been like 4 days. That's okay, we can just get rid of it for now anyway. Okay, so since we are sort of here without any sort of bike or heli, we probably should take the teleporter for once and just quickly teleport back to the town. And yeah, we should quickly check out what's going on in Julie's tent and see how we went. Hopefully we did pretty decent. We found quite a lot of bugs, but I'm not entirely sure if they were really worth that many points. But anyway, let's check it out here. So there we go, and bug catching comp is now closed. Congrats to the winners. First, Sally, 86 points. Milburn, 81 points, and John, 57 points. Wow. Those guys, how the hell did they manage that? Well, we obviously have a lot of work ahead of us. So now that I sort of think about it, in hindsight, perhaps maybe what we should be doing is starting the day and immediately going in for the comp. I assume you still have to go to the tent and sign up before you actually need to start catching the bugs. So, but if we do that first, at least we'll have pretty much all morning and all day to actually get it done. And yeah, as I said, these guys have probably had like the entire morning looking for bugs, as opposed to what we did, which was sort of fiddle around with the farm and all that sort of stuff first. Hello, Blue. Today's bug catching comp was so much fun. I'm going to send the top 3 contestants a great prize in the mail. If you want to see who placed in the top 3, you can check the comp logbook here in the tent for the rest of the day. I'll come back soon to visit and we can have another bug catching comp, okay? Nice. Oh wow, okay, so she buys bugs as well. Bloody hell. I did not know that. I assume she pays top dink for bugs, but we can build our relationship with Julia as well. I wonder if she would move into town if we, you know, convinced her. Oh, what do you want to chat about? You have a job for me? Hey, would it be too much trouble for you to catch a fly? You can usually catch a fly in the pine forest this time of year. Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to have success because it's quite late, but we can give it a red hot go. Bloody hell. Okay, it's late already. Actually, no, we've got a fly handy right now. We can go back and just pretty much turn this in right away. Blue, here to see little old me? This is for you. Oh, you found a fly. Yes, I did. There you go. Wow, you really found a fly. You're the best, Blue. I really owe you one. Here, take this. It's not much, but I hope you like it. Thanks again. Cool. Alright. Well, there you go, guys. The bug catching comp. Definitely could have done better, I would say. But we went into it without really knowing what we were doing, right? So I think it was fair that perhaps other people won it in comparison to what we were doing, which was wasting most of our time doing other things. We've got plenty of keys. We've got 20 old keys, so I think it's about time that we head into the second tier of the deep mine. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow, guys. Exactly as I sort of predicted, I suppose. So, yeah, hopefully we can find the much coveted diving helmet, which some of you guys have been sort of mentioning in the comments. So cross our fingers. Hopefully we're lucky enough to find one. But yeah, we're gonna try and see if we can, you know, look for all of those treasure rooms. I'm not entirely sure if it's the wisest thing to just focus on treasures and maybe ignore some of the emeralds, considering it is so easy to find those emeralds down there. I have no idea how many emeralds we're going to need though. So as far as I know though, it is sort of something that you'll need once we sort of complete the Baconium ore request from Franklin. So yeah, I mean, we are going to need it. But the thing is, I think perhaps maybe we can focus on the chests a little bit more in the next deep mine run, because that might also help us actually find those Baconium ores as well, which, you know, we desperately need quite a lot of. What I want to make next, I think we can probably go with some more bottled brew or bottled brew tea, and that way we can sort of make another batch of bottled brew at some point. But once that's done, perhaps maybe we should start thinking about making some more jam. We've definitely got a lot of produce here. Still not a lot of pumpkins though. Let's see, anything else we can get up to right here? I don't think so. Although I would like to have a bit more meat, and actually we do need those quandongs, don't we? So let's just quickly grab quandongs. I think I actually picked the quandongs off the trees already and accidentally put them back into the storage, so it's definitely a little bit of a problem, that that mechanic. But anyway, you win some, you lose some. Alright, so the project is right here. So we could potentially get into dealing with the project a little bit more. Although, I would like to be able to feed these guys, but I'm not entirely sure if they're interested. It is actually getting a little bit late, and you know, they're sort of sleeping already. Perhaps maybe they're not interested in food. What about our two doggos? Speaking of our two doggos, we did spend the previous episode fencing off the billabong over that way. So I'm pretty happy with the results, although our doggos do seem to still get pretty close to where the fencing ends. So, little bit concerning. Oh, okay, he's gone to sleep as well. I was just gonna see if he'd be interested in eating. What about Ein? Would he be interested in eating? Oh, yes, he is. There you go. Speaking of feeding the dogs meat, I haven't actually checked the crab pots. More keys. Nice. Jellies. 2 jellies. Nice. Okay. Let's see, let's have some bush lime here just to keep us going. I would like to get a little bit more meat because I do want to continue with the crab pots a little bit more. And I want enough meat to be able to sort of feed the boys tomorrow morning as well, if possible. So, yeah, let's see if we can just find a few roos out here that we can potentially hunt. Who knows, we might come across some rupoos as well in the process. There we go. Yeah, these roos can actually be very, very fast, can't they? Just one more, I think. Okay, so, we've got 6 meat. So we should be able to chuck 3 of them into the crab pot, and then the other 3 we should be able to use for Iron and Spike tomorrow morning. And yeah, we've probably got a lot of work ahead of us tomorrow morning, actually, before going into the deep mines. We've got the cabbage to harvest, and then replant, obviously, so there is going to be a lot of work, but we will have to try and do it as quick as we can. 10 o'clock. Okay, we've got a little bit of time here. We should be able to just finish the day by looking after the lookout project here. We have stone steps. Yes, we do. And I think the other day, if I recall, we sort of said that we wanted to perhaps maybe add one more layer to the entire sort of mountain, I suppose. Is this a mountain? I guess it is. We don't have our dirt printer, actually, so that's a problem. Let us just quickly grab the dirt printer, because otherwise we're not really going to be able to do the work efficiently, so let's just quickly grab that. There we go. And while we're here, we might as well just drop some more of this. Plenty of stuff just like sitting on the ground. Perhaps maybe I should tidy things up at some point, but today's not the day. Rupoos. I will gather rupoos. And perhaps maybe we should harvest the coconut at some point as well, but again, today's not the day. Bush limes. So we've got another tool here that we're going to need to think about. Perhaps maybe I'll leave this next to John's. We have a few tools sitting around near John's for specific uses that we only really fetch when we need it. Okay, so something along those lines. Okay, so should we sort of start thinking about how this is going to work? And we're going to be a little bit tired now as well. Alright, so let's just shuffle things around a little bit here. I don't know if we'll do the entire thing today, but we'll give it a red hot go. Okay, got our random Billy button up there. And yeah, we should maybe put some steps around here as well. So we definitely need a little bit more soil up here. So let's see if this is going to work at all. Alright. Yeah, this project is getting more complicated than I thought. Maybe I'm just making it complicated and doesn't exactly have to be, but anyway, we're just going to keep chipping away at it until we're sort of happy with it. Okay, so got a little bit of a pathway going up here, and yeah, we should hopefully continue a little bit more over here, but we definitely need some more steps. Let's see. So have steps that go up here, but that doesn't exactly sort of match the right height. Perhaps maybe we might need to sort of go one more tier, one more sort of tile over this side, and that might be enough potentially. We'll see. So we'll do something like that. And chuck that there, I think. So stairs here, and stairs right there. I think we'll be able to make it all the way to the top. with a nice sort of interesting pathway. So a few more steps required, and then obviously we need to start thinking about decoration. So that's when the stone wand will come in handy, and also I would say we're probably going to need a few like bottle brush or maybe even wattle tree bushes around these parts, just to sort of make things a little bit more vibrant, maybe even some flowers. And yeah, I also think we probably need some fences over here, just some crude fences. I think that'll look quite nice. And yeah, I think that might do it for this project. The other question is going to be, you know, where do we sort of connect it to the road, if that makes sense. So perhaps maybe we'll have the road sort of go in from here, or maybe from around this side. Maybe from around this side might be a better option. I feel a bit bad putting pathways on top of the rough soil over here though. But anyway, I guess I'm not too phased about doing that though. Alright, so in the end, today has been a mixed bag. Interesting because we tried out the bug comp, didn't win. So a little bit disappointed about that, not gonna lie, but we also managed to sort of work on the overlook a little bit more, and things are sort of taking shape a little bit better than the last couple of episodes, which is really, really good. So we've got a little bit more of a plan. We just need to sort of execute on that. It's not going to be a couple more days though before we sort of come back to the project work, because tomorrow is going to be the second tier of the deep mines once more, and we've got 21 keys to spend. So hopefully we'll find a whole bunch of treasures, and crossing our fingers, hopefully we find that diving helmet, and who knows, perhaps maybe there's other things in there that we haven't discovered yet. Who knows? Maybe even some more Baconium ores as well. That's actually what I'm really excited about, because I think once we get that, we'll be able to unlock a few more things from Franklin, which I'm really, really keen on. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.